Well, Fancy, this is easily the quietest and I believe cleanest the puppy area has been for some time, isn't it? I figured, well, it's nice and clean. I better show everybody because this is proof it can be clean. All you have to do is take the puppies out. But no, we have some changes to the whelping area again. So we have our food and our water here, and we've separated our pellets into their own area, and we're trying something new. We're going to see how this works. I've read other breeders have good experience with using, these are called, I think, Little Wolves potty trays, and basically it's a tray. We've got some pine pellets in there, and there are actually some alfalfa pellets too, or pellets, excuse me. Because as I was going through our horse supplies, I realized I had some very old pine pellets that are not, there's nothing wrong with them, but I'm guessing they're probably 2 years old, and there's probably zero nutritional value, so no point in giving them to our horses. We can use them for the puppies, and maybe that little grass smell from the alfalfa will help give the puppies an idea of going in the grass later. But yeah, so the idea is the puppies will sleep here, take their naps and play. When they leave, they'll go into the pellets, and usually puppies have to go potty right after they get up. And then hopefully they will also start using the grid area. There's a little bit of a potty spray there too, where it's like a go here spray for puppies. That's also sprayed there to kind of give the idea that this is where we should go. Cross your fingers for me, we will see what happens. But it's also very quiet because puppies are they're contained for just a short time because it's our naming day. It's our fun name day. Just temporary names that we started doing for our litters. As we start to see little personalities, we give temporary names. You can see some definite personalities there. And this litter, we are naming after tractors because the puppies were born, as you can see here, during National Farm Safety and Health Week, which was September 22nd to 27th this year. And their theme is tractors, and their logo, so I thought, let's do tractors. We have more tractors than we need here, like a lot of people with acreages and farms. So our very first puppy is Blue. And let's see, where are you at, Blue? Are you hiding? I think I see him right there. I see him right there. You're the very first one. You're a trendsetter. He does not care. So if anyone, this is an older tractor, looking for some kind of unique antique tractors, we have the John Deere Commander, and it was built in the 60s, and it was known for being tough, reliable, and easy to maintain. I believe our neighbor actually had one until recently, that it was kind of parked in the back lines until it found a more fitting home. Hopefully someone's loving on it now. But yeah, so there's our Blue boy. He is now a Ford Commander. So there you go, Commander. Go enjoy the clean area. Please don't make it too dirty. And of course we have our helper here, Miss Fancy. And then our next puppy, we need our Green boy. Where's Green? There he is. There you are. I'm going to flip this around. He is, if you're a farmer, you know, John Deere. Yes, you are a John Deere now. Yes. Got our very helpful Fancy here. There we go. So you're John Deere now. Yes, that's a good way. Go outside, Fancy. That's very helpful. So, and this is actually a John Deere 4020, one of the most famous tractors ever made. Introduced in '63, it had 95 horsepower, which is quite a bit for a smaller tractor. And offered modern features like power steering and stronger transmissions. So, and I know I've seen some of these in different farm fields. A lot of hobby farmers have them now because they have enough horsepower to lift things and get stuff done. So you are a John Deere, little green guy. It just seemed very fitting. So our little green boy, you are John Deere. Go and have some supper. And here's our helper, Fancy. She is so helpful. So very helpful, aren't you? And our next puppy, I'm going to have to get Mr. Red here. Where is our red boy? I think he's napping. He's had a hard day of being a puppy. Someone's growling. There we go. A little red boy. So he is Harvester after the International Harvester Farmall H, which if you've been to any parades, I'm sure you've seen one. And that has only 25 horsepower, so kind of shows the difference in ability there, right? You've got way more than 25 horsepower, I think, though. Yes. And it was built from 1939 to 1953, so a couple years ago. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? You're not sure about those brothers over there. So, yes. So, 25 horsepower, simple, sturdy design, very beautiful tractor. You are Farmall now. I'm sorry, Harvester. A Farmall H, but you're a Harvester now. Maybe you'll help harvest in your future gardens. Do some digging. I bet you do. So there's Harvester. There you go. Supper time. And then next, we need to get our orange boy. Where's our little orange guy? Oh. There's our orange boy. Still have a little bit of a milk chin, which is awful cute. There's our helper again, Mama. And he is Chalmers. As in Alice Chalmers, this is a WD-45 built from 1953 to 57, so not a real long run. Yeah, you don't need to have a snack for Mom right now. You can pretend you're Mom and try to hog the camera. Yeah. So this particular tractor had a higher compression engine and was the first Alice Chalmers model with power steering. Thank you for helping, Fancy. Were you trying to read that also? 45 horsepower, so about the same size as our little brother, or older brother actually, as Harvester. But yes, now, so you are trying to get a snack, but there is Chalmers, Mr. Alice Chalmers. Oh, come on, Fancy. You're not being very helpful. I'm just going to go ahead and put him in so he can have some supper. There we go. Supper time. Oh, and look at, we're climbing over. I don't know if we've actually used the grates yet. We've gone potty there yet, but we're investigating. It's probably just playtime. So next, we need to get our little aqua boy. Is that you right there? There you are. And our little aqua boy has a temporary name of Lambo. So Mr. Lambo. And that is basically because Lamborghini, I did not realize it. Oh, Fancy's trying to help her children escape. You are not, you just want their bed in there, don't you? But yes, so we have Mr. Lambo now. That's you. Yes, you are. You're Lambo. So Lamborghini also makes tractors. I was not aware of this. This happens to be, it's an R485. And I think it's a 1960s model. But apparently a lot of vineyards and smaller farms have it. And I think that's a pretty impressive thing. I certainly could never afford a real Lamborghini. But maybe we could have a Lamborghini tractor one day. So that is you, Lambo. You have an older half-brother who's also named Lambo. I think his is for football reasons, though. Yes. So there we go. Supper time. We have two more. There's always time for Fancy. Your production assistant work is questionable at times. Did you know that? It's questionable. As we have growling over there. And our very last boy here. Gotta get our yellow boy. Oh, sister's attacking him. I gotta save him. Gotta save him. Our little yellow boy. And he also still has an itty bitty milk chin. Isn't that cute? And he is Oliver. So I don't believe Olivers have been made for some time, but this particular model here was made in the 1960s, an Oliver 1850, and if you've been to any parade, you certainly have seen an Oliver. What are we doing to our bed here, Fancy? So here's our little Mr. Oliver. You just want Mama, don't you? Yeah. And this one has 90 horsepower, so again, a little bit bigger tractor. And my grandpa had a very similar model that he was always working on, and I thought the more simple rear-wheel drive with the smaller front wheels, it just looks like a classic tractor. So I don't know much more about them except that grandpa had one and he loved it. So you are Oliver. What are you boys doing over there? Oh, you see Mama now. We have one more puppy to name. Gotta get our little girl. And you are just loving life over here all by yourself? Your brothers all disappeared and it's all about you now. Yes, all about you, little miss. And so your temporary tractor name is Fergie. We actually have a Fergie tractor, a Ferguson. It's the very first tractor that Dave and I bought as a married couple. I bought it for him as kind of a surprise. Our neighbors all helped pick it out. It was a group effort to decide what tractor to get. And this is an original ad from a Ferguson TO30. And it was only built for a couple years, from 51 to 54. And if you know much about tractors, the Ferguson or Fergie was designed by Harry Ferguson. And it looks almost identical to a Ford 8N tractor. And the reason for that is that, look at you. Henry Ford and Harry Ferguson went into kind of a handshake deal. I think it was around 1938. Where Ford agreed to produce tractors for Ferguson so long as he could use the 3-point hitch system and the hydraulic lift that Ferguson created. And they were going to kind of share profits, work together as a partnership, just a handshake deal, and we know how those can go sometimes. And after Henry Ford's grandson took over the company, he basically ended that deal and made Harry Ferguson very angry. So he started making his own tractors. And that's where the Fergusons came from. So you are Fergie. A force to be reckoned with. Aren't you? You're a beautiful little girl. And just a little bit of white in your chin. Just barely. Just barely. So there's our tractor puppies. You can have some food now too. Looks like we're figuring out over here. Are you going to get it done there, little yellow guy? Mr. Oliver? Are you going to get it done? Maybe. We're just checking things out. Yes, we'll see if we can keep everybody straight. I'll try to give some cheaters in the description for the video. That way everyone can see whose name is what. We have some very, very tired little farmers over there. Little tractors. And thank you for all of your help with this, Fancy. Miss Fancy, you were a very helpful assistant. Well, we'll leave we're quiet now. We're eating and we're getting ready to sleep. So we will give a checkup later and see how everyone's doing on the pellets. And good night, puppies. Good night, Fancy.